So after surviving the crazy drive home yesterday, it was absolute madness on the way back from Khao Bang. We had this crazy driver, and I say crazy in a good way because he got us back in good time, and he was very safe, but it was very fast, and we were going downhill all over the place, windy roads, and it was just mental. But we survived, so yay us. But now we're up bright and early, and we are on our next trip to Ninh Binh. So we're going to spend time travelling around Ninh Binh as part of a tour. We're on this lovely bus, very comfortable seats, and yeah, we're going to check out all of the sites before going to a hotel homestay kind of place. And then tomorrow we then are part of the same tour going to Ha Bay. So come with us today as we go exploring Ninh Binh and Ha Bay tomorrow. So first stop on the tour is the Bai Dinh Temple, or the Bai Dinh Pagoda, which is part of a giant temple complex, so there's various different elements to it. Behind me you'll see one of the temples which has an incredible golden statue inside. So let me show you around, and yeah, let's check it out. So as part of trips like this, they also provide lunch. So behind me, as you can see, there's a range of different foods that you can eat. It's buffet style, so I'm just going to give you a quick tour of what type of food you can get. So let me just turn around. So you've got typical kind of like chips, spring rolls. You've got like a fresh spring roll there as well. Different types of vegetables that you can like mix and match and make salads with and things like that. You've then got some more spring rolls, some prawn toast, bread, and then you have loads of different dishes here, so like seafood soup, you've got sweet corn soup, they've then also got like goat, chicken, fish, sweet corn, loads of different sauces and things that you can add in as well, steamed rice, tofu. And then you've then got like things like vegetable soup, beef and vegetables, chicken fried rice, and then more kind of like dessert options here as well. So as you can see, pretty well varied, and you get pretty well fed. All included in the price as well when you are touring. So great.
I'm in my element, guys, because I love my food.
Thank you for that dramatic intervention. But the great thing is as well is that you can have multiple portions as well. So Natasha is in her element because once she's had breakfast, a few hours later she's like, I'm starving, and then a few hours later she's like, I'm starving. So constantly having to just keep her fed, like genuinely like having a toddler sometimes. But if she's fed, she's happy, so all good.
So after the beautiful temple, we now have come to the Trang An River. We're having a really cute little boat ride. Our guy here behind us has taken us through so far 2 caves. It's quite narrow inside, so they've done a really good job to navigate the whole inside of the caves. The scenery around us is so nice, beautiful limestone cliffs, so we're just soaking it in, and then we'll see where the trip takes us to next.
So as part of the tour, you also can stop off at, I don't know, call it an island in the middle where there's all of these temples. So as you can see, there's quite a big one behind us. And they've got a couple of smaller ones on here as well. You can also stop for like snacks, drinks, there's toilets as well. So it's a really well planned out tour actually. And there's so many beautiful, beautiful things to see. The caves are incredible.
The caves are so cool. They're like some of the biggest, longest caves that we've ever had a boat ride through, and we were just really enjoying it.
But you have to be really careful and like duck your head because like they're really, really low. So it's brilliant to see, and this is one of the best tours, to be honest, that we've been on so far. Like it's been
really
absolutely fantastic,
it.
and yeah, absolutely incredible scenery. So if you ever get the chance to come to Ninh Binh, definitely do the Trang An river tour. It's incredible.
We do one thing at a time.
Yeah. So we've made it to the top, as you can see. Incredible view behind us.
Really nice view.
Really beautiful. So we're just waiting now in a crowd of people, as you can see, because this is what it's like when you make it to the top, so that you can get like the picture with the dragon. And I'm not even sure. I think like this one is pagoda, and then maybe the dragon's on the other side. I'm not sure. But either way, we've made it all the way to the top. And then we've got to walk all the way back down again. It's 500 steps up.
It's very steep, guys.
Very steep steps.
So steep.
500 up, 500 down. But worth it for these kind of views. What do you think?
So our Ninh Binh day trip is almost at an end. We did 3 activities today. We did the temple, we had a lovely boat ride, and then we went to the Hang Mua, which is like the Instagram famous like climb to have a picture with a pagoda or the dragon statue. What I think a lot of YouTubers and other like people who've created videos about this place didn't say, they mentioned that it was a lot of steps, but they did not say, first of all, how steep the steps were, but second of all, like how long it takes for you to get to the top to have a picture. There were so many bus rides, and we were in the queue to get the shot, you know, of the dragon statue, and 2 guys, like grown men, were just not moving for 20 minutes because they were scared. and yet little children managed to do it. So unfortunately, although we queued up for like 50 minutes, we didn't make it to the top to get, you know, a proper picture because we were going to be late for the bus. So my recommendation for you, if you are going to visit there, is to go straight to the Dragon one and be prepared for a lot of queues and crowds. To be honest, a lot of other people who did go up there said it wasn't really worth it. You could have had a better like spending of your time exploring like the other side and more of the wider area. It's got cafes, swings, waterfalls, even a cave. But obviously most of our time, unfortunately, was waiting for those two guys who weren't moving. It was a really, really stunning place, but you do kind of have to be fast. And I really wish we'd have known this information before we went on our trip. But we had a great day. We're now in our lovely little homestay room. We're going to have dinner at 7 with the rest of the group. The group were actually amazing as well. Everyone has been so nice. So we're going to have a nice little family style dinner tonight. Get an early one because we're up early tomorrow to go to the Ha Bay.
Hi Bajo, hi Bajo, hi Bajo.
Thank you so much.
So after a long but exciting day, we got back to the homestay and then we went to have dinner, and they like lined everyone up in a really big table, and then we got to know like all the other people that were either staying in the homestay or that were on the same trip as us, and it was actually such a good evening. Like you get to meet
really fun
so many
experience.
great people. The people on this trip have been literally great. I don't have any complaints.
Yeah, and all the staff have been really friendly. The people that own the homestay were amazing.
nice.
The food was great. And then, of course, they had to bring out some complimentary happy water. So we got to try that, and we did a few rounds of happy water because it's customary with Vietnamese culture when inviting guests into your home that you eat together and drink together and celebrate together. So
It's like a community. It's
yeah,
so
it's like a big
nice.
community element. So it was nice to get involved in that and to try that.
I thought it was going to be really strong, guys, and I'm like the biggest lightweight. Like I don't really like strong alcohol, but it was actually really smooth.
It was okay. It's 20% kind of plum rice
Plum
wine.
flavoured fermented rice.
So if you're ever interested in what happy water's like, it comes in a variety of different flavors, but is essentially fermented sticky rice that is then flavored with
Like a fruit
or something. So it's interesting, but it was all right. I quite liked it. It was quite nice. But as always, be careful in terms of like where you're getting it from and how you trust people and stuff. I think coming from a hotel, it's a little bit more kind of well respected. But yeah, be careful with it. But it was fun. It was fun, and we enjoyed it.
We're going to have a nice early night tonight because we're up bright and early, and we cannot wait to show you the Ha Bay.
Yep, Ha Bay tomorrow, and we are there for 2 days, 1 night. So we're really going to enjoy that cruise. So thanks for joining us on our trip to Ninh Binh. It's been fun. We've really enjoyed the day. Really enjoyed everything about the trip, and we can't wait to show you the rest of it tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.